Okay, we're going to take a quick look at how to manipulate an object to change the direction of an ecosystem. It's actually really quite easy. I'm going to load up this sphere here and just add that to the scene. I'm going to double click on our main view so that we get it full screen and we can really see what's going on. And first I'm going to add in a small ecosystem to this and go into the General tab, click Add Plant, and I'm going to select our coconut tree and click OK. I'm going to immediately hit populate just to see the size of our coconut trees. You can see that they're very large, so I'm going to bring our scale down to 0.1. And you can see we have 230 instances now. And I'm just going to go ahead and click OK. And as you can see, all of our trees are growing on the top of our object, and they're not growing on the bottom. Now, there are ways to actually go in to the function editor in certain settings within scaling and orientation, but the results are typically hard to recreate, and it's typically something different, and it can take a while to work on to get that correct. So the simplest way is actually very easy, and I'm just going to go to one of our side views and go ahead and click on this object, hold down Shift and go to our rotate, and we can just rotate that around. And now you can see our ecosystem is growing on the bottom of this sphere. So there's things we can do creating caves and things like that to have maybe stalactites growing from the ceiling, or certain plants growing from a ceiling, things like that. But one thing we have to keep in mind is that we can no longer edit this ecosystem at this direction. If I go back into our material editor and click populate, you'll see that the trees go back on top of our object. So it's really not something you can easily get around within the actual material editor. But within the view layout, what we can do is actually just rotate the object around, and then we can get our trees or whatever ecosystem we want on the bottom of an object. So it's a pretty simple little trick there, just to kind of flip things around, because you can do quite a bit with this.